What's up, Mrparka here to do another review for the DVD Fiends. I must say that I lost track of the date, but the movie I'll be doing is a pretty crazy, indie, sick, pretty rough movie, and it is Big Junior. Big Junior. Actually told to me by a guy on Facebook who's really cool. He's Mario. I don't know, probably some people are friends with him. He's a nice guy. He told me about a couple. He said this one was pretty cool. It's 190 of 1,000. But doesn't really matter about the numbers. It's kind of evilflix.com. Check it out. Flix with a F-L-I-X if you want to order yourself a copy. Basically, it kind of takes a cue from Reservoir Dogs in the sense that it only takes place in one room. It takes place in an apartment instead of like, a warehouse. But anyways, you're introduced to four characters: Big Junior, Laney, Fawn, and Angel. Angel's the last one introduced. Basically, it kind of Fawn and Big J are doing a drug trade for drugs and everything like that, and they get a little messed up, some drinking here and there, and some coke and all sorts of things, and then pretty soon you kind of realize that Big Junior's not all there when you kind of get to know him. He's obsessed with Lee Marvin, just weird little things like that, and he bends his Fawn's finger back and kind of threatens him. He's kind of scary, actually. He kind of reminds me of a Billy Bob Thornton thing going on there back when he was heavier. Anyways, he leaves to run some errands and leaves the prostitute, or his girlfriend, the hooker-type slutty girl, there. And she tries to, sleep with him. He's not interested. He doesn't seem interested at all, but he calls his buddy Angel over, who is interested. And they proceed to get messed up together. And in between those scenes, there's a really kind of horrible but kind of funny, soon-to-be infamous, I'm sure, scene, the N-word singing song. The guy just sings the N-word like 100 times just to piss the girl off. It's actually kind of funny because it gets so crazy. He's like tripping out during it, so it's really weird and kind of bizarre and, I don't know, shockish, I guess. But anyways, it's a pretty crazy scene. And as it progresses, you see some pretty violent stuff. It keeps you what time it is at all times, and actually starts out in the beginning, and it kind of does a circular story structure at one point. So anyways, the film continues on, and you get some weird, like I said, it gets intense. At first you're thinking, yeah, Big Junior's not too messed up, and then his friend Angel shows up, and his friend Angel is really messed up. He basically forces the girl to, they're feeling on each other, and he says dumb stuff like, call me dirty Mexican, all sorts of stuff, and it gets extreme. And before you know it, he pulls out a machete. And that's when things turn for the worse. There's a pretty nasty penis-sucking scene where this guy has an enormous penis, and he screws her, all while putting a bag over her head. And they kind of toy around with the whole idea of killing her the whole time, but it doesn't. It doesn't get bad until, there's a little double-crossing, I must say. I'm not going to get into the detail about the end, but there's a couple horrific scenes that take place, including people getting peed on, crapped on, and I must mention in the very beginning of the apartment, and I'm at the hotel, the bathroom doesn't work, the toilet doesn't work. So throughout, everyone's drunk, puking, shitting, pissing in this thing, and something comes around to that. Somebody, has a visit with that toilet, may I say. And anyways, by the end of the movie, I was pretty happy with it. I mean, not happy, it was kind of disgusting, but it was kind of like an extreme crime film with some really disturbing stuff happening in there. And I look forward to see what Scott Swan does again. And it was pretty good, and I would recommend this for any extreme fans. There's some pretty nasty stuff in here. I wouldn't say overly gory or anything, but some pretty nasty, mean-spirited stuff in here. And if you like the disturbing stuff, then check it out. Also comes with this cool little thing. It also came with a page of the script, which is cool. I'm going to have to blank it out. Evil Flix, Big Junior. 181 at 250. I was actually really happy with the movie, and I really dug it. I like crime films. I like extreme films. It mixes them both, and you'll enjoy it if you like that kind of stuff. And Big Junior is actually a really cool character. He's insane, and he's like, don't you know that I've been hospitalized? And that part just picks up pretty intense stuff at the end. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Bye.